The capital that would give Oklahoma voters a chance to legalize recreational marijuana. Is Oklahoma ready for it, or are we already there with easy-to-get medical pot? NewsChannel 8's Erin Christy takes a look.
Oklahoma has embraced medical marijuana to the point that few neighborhoods are without at least one dispensary. But new legislation would make the state's weed business even bigger by allowing voters to decide whether Oklahoma should legalize recreational marijuana. If House Bill 1961 passes and is approved by voters, adults over 21 can legally buy up to an ounce of weed.
It's exciting. It's exhilarating.
Even though Matthew Boyd, owner of Green Cross Meds, is all for the idea, he's not without reservations. He wants to be certain legislation is written that would ensure the revenue is allocated appropriately.
But if that money's not coming back to the said given areas that it's supposed to go to help, then how beneficial is it really?
He doesn't agree with some critics who argue recreational is already here, with conservative Oklahoma having some of the most liberal medical marijuana laws in the country.
Does Oklahoma even really need a recreational side when you can go pretty much to any doctor and say, I can't sleep?
The benefits would be a huge boost to our state's economy in a lot of ways that kind of puts smiles on all of our face in lieu of some of the other events that have happened with our industries in our state, of late.
Do you have concerns that, with our conservative lawmakers, they may not be voting what the people actually want to see on the ballot?
It actually does concern me because these people that are in power tried to put the chokehold on our 788 bill that we voted in.
Carly Wolf, state policies coordinator for NORML, the national organization for the reform of marijuana laws, is confident that even if 1961 doesn't pass, proponents will find a way.
Oklahoma voters, if anything, they showed that when lawmakers fail to act, that, the constituents and the residents of that state will take it into their own hands.
But she also has confidence in the bill because marijuana tends to turn any state at least a little purple.
If the 2020 election was any indication, we've seen red states like South Dakota approve similar measures and blue states like New Jersey. So I think it just goes to show the broad support for marijuana reform and marijuana legalization in general.
It may seem surprising that we found some marijuana farmers against recreational, concerned that big out-of-state companies would come in and push them out of business. Boyd argues many want to support the Oklahoma-grown product and says growers snubbing recreational is senseless because it would just be against more opportunities to make money. Erin Christy, NewsChannel 8.
Both told us there are many benefits to keeping medical separate from recreational, including regulation and patients not having to pay a higher recreational tax.